Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Hooray, today, we're diving into one of the most debated matchups in superhero history. Superman vs Iron Man. Superhero males sign high-voltage mechanical arms, so here's the burning question. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Exploding head. In this video, we're gonna break it all down. We'll look at their origins, powers, weaknesses, and imagine how a battle between these two legends might play out. It's gonna be a wild ride, so grab some popcorn and let's get started. Popcorn. Alright, let's kick things off with the Man of Steel himself, Superman. Glowing star Superman's story begins far from Earth on the doomed planet of Krypton. Facing imminent destruction, his parents, Jor-El and Lara, made the heart-wrenching decision to save their infant son by sending him to Earth in a tiny spaceship. Rocket talk about the ultimate baby carrier. He crash-landed in the humble town of Smallville, Kansas, where he was found by Jonathan and Martha Kent. These salt-of-the-earth folks took him in and raised him as their own, naming him Clark Kent. Growing up, Clark started to notice he wasn't exactly like the other kids. X-ray vision during hide and seek must have been a game-changer. Tongue out. As he matured, he discovered his incredible abilities: superhuman strength, invulnerability, the power of flight, heat vision, super breath, the whole package. Instead of becoming a one-man wrecking ball, thanks to his adoptive parents' guidance, he decided to use his powers for good. Biceps by day, he's the mild-mannered reporter for the Daily Planet. Also day and night, he's Superman, protector of Metropolis and symbol of hope. His iconic shield isn't just for show. But even Superman has his Achilles heel, or should I say, kryptonite. These radioactive remnants from his home planet can weaken or even kill him. He's also vulnerable to magic and the effects of red sun radiation, which can strip him of his powers. So, while he's super, he's not invincible. Warning: some of his most epic feats? Battling the monstrous Doomsday, outsmarting the devious Lex Luthor, facing off against the godlike Darkseid, and leading the Justice League. He's pretty much the superhero's superhero. Trophy. Now, let's shine the spotlight on Iron Man, Marvel's armored Avenger. Fire. Tony Stark is the man behind the mask, helmet. He's a genius inventor, billionaire industrialist, and, let's face it, a bit of a playboy. Running Stark Industries, he was at the top of the world, but his life took a dramatic turn during a trip to Afghanistan. Bomb. After a convoy attack, Tony was captured and mortally wounded by shrapnel near his heart. Held captive by terrorists, he was forced to build a weapon of mass destruction. Instead, he built a makeshift suit of armor to escape, the very first Iron Man suit. Talk about resourceful, mechanical arm. This traumatic experience opened his eyes to the consequences of his company's weapons. Upon returning home, he ceased weapons production and focused on creating tech to protect people. Thus, Iron Man was born. Smiling face with hearts. Tony doesn't have any superpowers, no spider bites or mutant genes here. But what he lacks in powers, he more than makes up for with his brilliant mind and cutting-edge technology. His suits grant him super strength, flight, an array of weapons, and advanced AI assistance from the likes of JARVIS and FRIDAY robot. Of course, he's still human underneath all that armor. Without his suit, he's vulnerable. Plus, his reliance on technology means power sources and systems can fail. And let's not forget his struggles with ego, PTSD, and, at times, overconfidence. But hey, nobody's perfect. Cold sweat smile. As Iron Man, Tony has accomplished some remarkable feats. He's a founding member of the Avengers, developed countless suit variations, including the Hulkbuster, and played a pivotal role in defending Earth from threats like Loki, Ultron, and even Thanos. Not too shabby for a guy in a tin can. Glowing star. Time to put these two titans head-to-head. Collision strength. Superman possesses innate super strength that allows him to lift, just about anything, from cars to entire buildings. Iron Man's suits enhance his strength significantly, but lifting oil rigs might be a stretch. Advantage. Superman. Biceps. Durability. Superman's body is nearly indestructible. Bullets? Nope. Missiles? Hardly a scratch. Iron Man's armor offers substantial protection, but we've seen it get dented, scratched, and blown apart. Superman takes this one. Shield. Speed. Superman can fly faster than a speeding bullet, and then some. He's been known to break the light speed barrier. Iron Man's suits can reach impressive speeds, especially in the newer models, but Supes still zooms ahead here. Rocket. Offensive capabilities. Superman's heat vision can cut through steel, and his freeze breath can stop foes cold, literally. Iron Man's repulsors, missiles, lasers, and other gadgets provide a versatile and formidable arsenal. This one's closer, but both bring heavy firepower. Gun. Intellect and strategy. Tony Stark is a certified genius with expertise in engineering, physics, and AI. He's constantly innovating and thinking on his feet. Superman is no slouch intellectually, but Tony's brainpower is off the charts. Advantage. Iron Man. Brain. Additional abilities. Superman has super hearing, X-ray vision, and can survive in the vacuum of space. Iron Man has an endless array of tech, from nanotechnology to AI companions and drones. Both have unique extras that could tip the scales in different scenarios. Game die. Let's let our imaginations run wild and picture how a showdown might go down. Clapperboard Scenario A. Spontaneous encounter. Suppose Superman is investigating a disturbance, and Iron Man mistakes him for a threat, maybe due to some villain's trickery. They clash in the heart of Metropolis. Punches are thrown, energy blasts fired. Civilians are at risk, so both heroes are trying to minimize collateral damage while sizing each other up. It's a fast-paced, high-flying brawl. Cyclone. Scenario B. Planned confrontation. Imagine Tony learns about Superman in advance, maybe through interdimensional intel. Knowing he's up against an alien powerhouse, Tony preps accordingly. He designs a new suit specifically to counteract Superman's abilities. Meanwhile, Superman is alerted to an armored figure amassing unknown tech. Tension builds as both prepare for the inevitable clash. Bullseye. Scenario C. External manipulation. A mastermind villain. Let's say, Lex Luthor teaming up with someone like Baron Zemo, manipulates events to pit the heroes against each other. Misinformation, holograms, and a few staged incidents later, Superman and Iron Man believe the other is a significant threat. The battle begins, but as they fight, they start to piece together the deception. Eventually, they unite to take down the real culprits. Classic team-up plot. Handshake. Environmental factors. The setting plays a huge role. A battle in a densely populated city forces them to be cautious. In open terrain or a desolate landscape, they can unleash their full power without holding back. Weather, time of day, and even nearby technology could influence the fight. Globe. Now, how could Iron Man potentially level the playing field? Let's explore some of Tony's possible game plans. Graduation Cap Kryptonite technology. If Iron Man learns about kryptonite, he might locate some through his vast resources or even synthesize a similar substance. Incorporating kryptonite into his suit's weaponry, like kryptonite laser beams or bullets, could weaken Superman significantly. It's a long shot but not impossible for a genius like Tony. Test tube. Red sun radiation emission. Knowing that red sun radiation strips Superman of his powers, Tony could modify his suit to emit this specific radiation. Maybe as a beam or an area of effect device. This could temporarily depower Superman, giving Iron Man a fighting chance. Full moon radioactive magic and advanced tech. While Tony isn't a magician, he could collaborate with magic users to imbue his suit with mystical energies. Alternatively, deploying advanced tech like nanobots to infiltrate Superman's physiology could be a strategy. Remember, Tony's mind is his greatest weapon. Robot. Superman isn't without his own tricks up his sleeve. Let's see how he might dominate the battlefield. Biceps superior physical abilities. Superman's speed and strength could allow him to end the fight before it even begins. He could disarm Iron Man, disable his suit's power source, or simply restrain him. With his super speed, he might even anticipate Tony's moves. High voltage tactical approach. Superman's experience fighting a wide range of foes, from street-level thugs to cosmic entities, means he's adaptable. He's also skilled at de-escalating situations. He might focus on disabling Iron Man's suit without harming Tony, aiming for a peaceful resolution. Paper moral compass. Both heroes have a strong desire to protect others. Superman could appeal to Tony's better nature, potentially ending the conflict through dialogue. Plus, Superman's willpower and determination are legendary, hard to beat someone who never gives up. Sparkling heart. So, who would actually win? Let's break it down. Checkered flag Iron Man victory scenarios. If Tony successfully implements a plan exploiting Superman's weaknesses, like using kryptonite or red sun radiation, he could gain the upper hand. His versatility and adaptability might catch Superman off guard. In a prolonged battle where strategy trumps raw power, Iron Man has a shot. First place medal. Superman victory scenarios. If Superman opts for a quick takedown, leveraging his speed and strength, he could defeat Iron Man before any countermeasures take effect. Disabling the suit or removing Tony from the battlefield could secure a swift victory. In a head-to-head clash, Superman's raw power is tough to beat. First place medal. In reality, the outcome might depend on the circumstances, preparation, and, of course, who's writing the story. Winking face. This debate isn't just theoretical, fans have been passionately discussing it for years. Let's dive into the community's thoughts. Speech balloon comic book crossovers. While official crossovers between Superman and Iron Man are rare, there have been events where DC and Marvel heroes faced off. These stories often end ambiguously or with the heroes teaming up, avoiding definitive answers to satisfy fans on both sides. It's all about the journey, not the destination. Open book. Community opinions. Online forums, polls, and debates are buzzing with opinions. Some argue that Superman's godlike powers make him unbeatable. Others believe that Iron Man's ingenuity and ability to think outside the box could give him a fighting chance. It's a classic matchup of brains versus brawn. Speaking head cultural impact. Superman and Iron Man represent more than just their powers, they embody ideals. Superman stands for hope, integrity, and the best of what humanity can aspire to be. Iron Man symbolizes innovation, redemption, and the power of human ingenuity. Their clash isn't just physical, it's philosophical. Globe. Well, there you have it. We've explored the ins and outs of a hypothetical battle between Superman and Iron Man. From their origins and abilities to strategies and fan opinions, it's clear that this matchup is as complex as it is exciting. Roller coaster at the end of the day, both heroes have their strengths and weaknesses. Whether you're Team Superman or Team Iron Man, one thing's for sure, we're lucky to have such incredible characters to inspire and entertain us. Glowing star, but enough from me, I want to hear from you. Who do you think would win in this epic showdown? Do you have your own theories or scenarios? Drop them in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. Right anger bubble. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Thumbs up bell. We've got plenty more debates, deep dives, and fun discussions coming your way. Don't miss out. Also, follow us on social media. We love connecting with you all and hearing your ideas. Links are in the description. Cell phone with arrow. Big thanks to everyone for tuning in. You guys are the real MVPs. Folded hands. Shout out to the brilliant minds at DC and Marvel for creating such iconic characters. All images and footage used belong to their respective owners, much respect. Movie camera. If you have suggestions for future videos or topics you'd like us to tackle, let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay awesome, and keep dreaming big. Sparkles. Peace out. Scissor.